This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, so how many of you have completed the assignment? How many of you have completed the assignment? I require an honest reply. Okay, working on it. Fine, sort of. I got only one reply. Others? What about the others? See, as I said you, by tomorrow you must complete your assignment. Otherwise, I cannot show you the code, the logic behind creating an account. So I cannot write up the logic, and hence the sign up screen will not be completed fully. So that's why I will request each and every one of you, you must complete the assignment as per I said you. Got my point? If you have any query also regarding the assignment, if you are facing some difficulty, any query, you can freely ask me that also. Okay, now Sami, have you been taught how to use recycler view? Sorry, not recycler view, relative layout. Sorry, relative layout. Okay, no, not recycler view, relative layout. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. It's a relative layout. It's been taught. No. Okay, fine, fine. Okay. So as I said you, after login, after successful login, we should move to our news page. We should move to a new screen, navigate to a new screen. That screen, I want that screen to adapt a drawer layout, to adapt a drawer navigation, that is the sidebar that the side navigation that we usually get in different kinds of apps. So that thing we are going to adapt it today. So for that first of all we need to create a layout, I mean an activity. So everyone right click on an activity and follow my steps very minutely. Follow my steps very minutely, because the way I'm going to show you now, that I haven't taught you earlier. So very minutely check out each and every steps that is being followed over here. And you must check very minutely, because this creation of this particular activity will lead you to create many others activities. So your file structure is going to change abruptly. So that's why please check all the steps minutely which I am following at the moment. So right click over your layout, click on new, then click on activity. Since I'm creating an activity, you need to click on activity. Next, instead of empty activity, so far whenever we have created an activity, we have chosen empty activity. So instead of selecting an empty activity, I want to create an activity which is adapting drawer navigation. So that's why I will ask you people to select navigation drawer activity. I repeat, since we want to use an activity, create an activity which will adapt a side navigation, which is basically known as drawer navigation in Android. So for that, instead of choosing an empty activity and designing from the scratch, I'm choosing over here navigation drawer activity. So I'm selecting this for the first time. This activity will treat me as my dashboard screen. So I'm writing the activity name as drawer nav activity. Please check out, I've mentioned the activity name as drawer nav activity. If you want, you can provide any other name also, but I'm providing this particular name for understanding uh, in a better manner. That's why I'm providing the activity name with a drawer nav, which will signify that yes, this activity is adapting a drawer navigation. So for that, I am giving such a name. Then clicking on finish to create this particular activity, and with this activity there are subsequent other designs which and classes are going to create. So let's hit create, then I'll be showing you guys one after another. This particular activity might seems to you a very tricky one, a bit of tricky one, but it's really helpful for each and everyone for understanding each and steps that we are going to follow over here. And those who are not doing the project right with me, just observing it, please complete it after the class is over. Otherwise, you will be lagging behind. So please do complete it. So my project has been synced well, and if I expand you the folder, you'll get over here draw navigation activity, draw nav activity, the name that I have given, and with that different other files has been created. There are different other files. Till now we have seen that whenever we create an activity composed of one design file, which is a XML file, and with that it follows the Java file. But unlike the previous activities that we have created, draw navigation activity is a bit different one. Why it is different? Because it is adapting different features to it. Before explaining you the code, the files that has been created over here, I will like to just execute the program once. Achha, I cannot execute it. Before that, I need to navigate. So let me navigate the thing. Okay, so let me write over here after signing successful. I'm writing an start activity statement, which will help me to create to navigate to a new activity, which is basically drawer activity. Now I'm like to execute the code. In the meantime, please ask others to join fast, because I can find out many of you are joining still. Just a second, I need to rebuild my cache. In the meantime, you people can execute this particular code after if it has been compiled, and you can check how this drawer navigation is getting appeared. Is there anyone who has executed the code? So everyone can see the screen at the moment. Hello. Everyone can see the screen at the moment. Okay, fine. So over here, since we have given means the procedures, let me type out maybe my mail ID and let me type out some password. So I'm done with it. Now I'll be clicking on the sign in screen. So sign is successful and it's moving to a new screen. Over here, I have three lines which is representing my drawer, and over here we have three options, as you can see: home, gallery, slides. This is this particular screen which represent this home option is basically known as fragment. Till now we have worked on activity, we have talked about the layouts, but why fragment? That I'll be covering today. So each and every means every time when I'm selecting a new option, the data has been getting updated. And in the right hand side also you are getting three dots. This, how to create this three dots, already you have been taught, yes or no? Have you been taught how to create these three dots in the right hand side of the action bar or the app bar, whatever you say? Three dots. Have you been taught or not? Fine. So you can understand how we are getting these three dots, and this button which you can find it over here is basically known as floating action button. Now if I click over it, you can see a option is getting appeared. This is known as snack bar. This particular option is known as snack bar. So how to create, how to have means design this particular operation, and moreover home, gallery, slides, load, this option I don't want in my application, rather I want different option to be adapted in my application. So how to do those features, that also I'm going to cover one after another. Now let's check how we can have a drawer navigation. What is drawer navigation and how we can have a drawer navigation? First, let me show you all the files that is relevant to your drawer navigation. First of all, this activity file, which you can find out over here, drawer nav activity. With this activity, there are multiple layout files which is associated with it, directly or indirectly. So the direct link of this drawer navigation activity is been done by this particular layout activity, which is known as activity underscore drawer underscore nav.xml. This is an activity file where you can find out exactly a preview which I have shown you just in my application we are running my code. So this is the preview that you can find it over here. But if I go to the split part, you can find over here the widget that is being used over here is basically known as drawer layout. So what is the use of drawer layout and what's the reason of using over here? Drawer layout is that particular layout which will allow a layout to have a design that opens up via sliding from the left hand side by default. So if you want to start a layout which will open by sliding the left hand side, that is basically done with the help of drawer layout. which is being done, this particular area is basically known as drawer layout, and that is being done with the help of drawer layout. Now within this drawer, this layout, as we are mentioning, it's having some particular width, height, and each and everything. So this width and height is been mentioned over here. It has been given a particular ID to recognize it uniquely, and whether it will fit to our window or not, it has been mentioned via the attribute known as fit system window. And it will always start uh, means it will always start from the left hand side as we clicked on the drawer option. So this is how we actually mention our drawer layout. Now within this drawer layout, what we have? We have different options. What is the option? Include is a tag which help you to use another layout XML file into your current layout. If you have another XML file that you want to use as a part of this current XML file, then you have to use this include tag. और इसके अंदर देखो, इसके अंदर width and height mention किया हुआ है. Apart from that, text वगैरह कुछ भी mention नहीं हुआ है. Image text कुछ भी mention नहीं हुआ है, बल्कि mention हुए एक attribute which is known as layout. So layout itself is working like an attribute which and where we have mentioned that this particular layout file we need to adapt as a layout of this area of this activity. So I'm going through this layout file afterwards, but before coming to the point, the other tag that we have is basically known as navigation view. So what is now our navigation view? Navigation view is that particular visit or view provided by Material Navigation, Google Material Navigation Library. This navigation view requires a dimension, that is width and height, and with that how this navigation will react, that is been done, that is been used of using layout gravity. If you remember, yesterday in our login screen we have used this layout gravity before also. I'm just showing you for your contrast. I'm showing you once again where I've used it. Layout gravity. To mark its layout over its parent layout, we are using this layout gravity option. So similarly, over here also, layout gravity option is helping this navigation view when it should open with compared to the drawer navigation. So these two options are basically at par with this attribute provided against your drawer layout, because this navigation view is actually helping the drawer layout to navigate in different screens like home screen, gallery screen, slideshow screen that we have over here. So this area, this navigation area is being done with the help of this particular drawer navigation view. So the drawer layout is mentioning, or it's covering the entire screen, it's covering the entire activity, and within that activity we are segregating different portion with the help of different kinds of views. So this particular view that you are finding over here, that is this particular view, this area is being covered by this navigation view. Now if you check minutely, you will get this is an area, this is another area. So this area is known as the header layout, which has been mentioned via this attribute header layout. And for designing this area, instead of designing it over here, it has been designed in another layout file that we are going to check it out how it has been designed. And apart from that, this area has been mentioned, or this area has been created with the help of a menu file which is known as activity main drawer. So that also I'm going to show how this menu file has been created and how to create another menu file instead of having this also. I'm going to show you out. So one after another I'm going to show you out. So first of all, say me, is this particular code means are you aware, or are you have you understand this particular lines of code why it's been written against this navigation view, against this particular design which is basically known as or done by the navigation view? Clear or not? ध्यान से देखो, अगर कोई दिक्कत हो रहे समझने में, प्रॉब्लम हो रहे, तो सेम ही आई विल रिपीट इट अगेन.
Repeat it again.
Okay, fine. See, this navigation view, I'm clearing the entire thing once again. This entire portion is being represented by a view which will allow us to navigate from one screen to another. Rather, help us to change the portion of the screen without changing the entire screen. For example, every one of you uses WhatsApp. WhatsApp में सब कोई WhatsApp अपना अपना खोलो, ओपन करो WhatsApp. WhatsApp जब भी ओपन करोगे, you can find out that you can check the upper portion is written as WhatsApp area, then the chat, status, calls, then the camera, all this option you can view. Yes or no? Please check and reply me accordingly so that it will help you to get understand to this particular design also. Everyone, this means do get this common area.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, when you click on the status, means by default this chat section is available to us. But when we click on the status, do the upper section of the WhatsApp changed, or only the portion of the screens get updated or get changed? What happens?
Repeat it again, ma'am.
I'm repeating it again. I'm saying that when we click on either on status or calls, do the entire screen change or only the portion of the screens get updated or get changed?
And when we click on status, we only see the status of other person.
We see the status of the person, correct. But the upper screen doesn't change. Let me show you. This area doesn't change. This particular area doesn't get changed.
Yes, ma'am,
This
not
has
change.
always been available. This area
Yes,
is always remains the same, whatever
same.
option we click. If we click on the calls also, we can get all the call list, but we are not getting any change in this upper section. So this section is getting updated each and every time. This particular thing been done with the help of this navigation view. Now understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So now since in case of WhatsApp, we have the status, calls, camera option, chats. Similarly, over here, we have home. At present, we have home, gallery, and slideshow. So these things are been mentioned with the help of a menu file that is been mentioned over here. For the referencing, it has been mentioned over here. And the upper section, that is this particular section, this area is been mentioned. The design has been done for this area in another layout file, which is working like a header layout for this navigation view. So this navigation view, we can see that the navigation view is composed of two parts. This is one section which is known as header layout, and the another section which is known as min, which is been represented in the form of min. It's clear, everyone? I want a reply from everyone. Is it clear to you guys or not? Do anyone have any query? Again, I'm asking, do anyone have any query? Because I'm going to change the design. So if you don't understand this primary design, it will be very difficult for you to understand the way I'm changing and the way you are going to adapt it for your own purpose. So I hope it's clear to everyone now. Just a second. Now I'm moving one after another. First of all, I'm moving to the design of this header layout, which is been used for this navigation view. Now for this header layout, check it out which layout file has been used, known as nav underscore header underscore main. So we have over here our nav underscore header underscore main. So the design that we can find out there, it is actually been done over here. The way they are using linear layout, they're using text view to represent this two text, and additionally they are using a view to represent an image, which is basically known as image view. I know I have not taught you image view yet, but definitely I'm going to show you how we can use this image view. So the image view is being used to represent any kind of image that we need to check out over here. So for this, we can use this image view. And they are using a default image icon over here. If we want, we can show other icons also. Like for example, I want to show my icon, my app icon which I was using. So let me use it like this. So accordingly, it will get adapted up over here. Moreover, I don't want to use this particular theme. So what I will do, I will get to my design files. Okay, they are using this one. Let me have my own design files over here. Side navigation bar. Let me change the color of this file. Like the color we have, according to that we are going to use. So I have my cyan secondary color. I have my light color. And I have my dark shade color. So I'm going to use this dark secondary. So you can find out over here, as I'm making the change, it is actually affecting over here. I want to do a change, rather I want to make a reverse of it. The dark shade I want to provide over here and the light shade over here. So I'll just make a reverse of the uses of this color by mentioning over here the dark secondary and over here the live one. So that accordingly it reflects over here and over here as well. Okay, so it's clear, means the similar way we have done for our main activity yesterday. That particular way only they have used for their site navigation design, that is gradient. We have used a gradient, they have used an angle. Yesterday only I have discussed what's an angle is, how we can provide an angle. Similar way they are providing an angle over here. And add an additive one, they're using the type, that is linear gradient or radial gradient, what you want to provide. For example, if for the main XML file we have the design over here, if I want a gradient of radial type, so it will appear like this. So you cannot understand how the radial gradient is not a better one, like swipe gradient. If you want to adapt a swipe gradient, you can use it like this. Can you understand? The portion of the thing is been reflected. Let me change it out to 45 degree or 135. So the way the sweeping gradient is been applied, and that is what gets applied over here also. And in case if I don't provide any angle, then also it's getting adapted like that. So it's totally up to you which gradient you will like. By default, the gradient is always linear, which is basically more preferable than the other two, that is gradient and swipe. But again, it's up to your own choice which gradient you want to adapt and how you want to adapt. Let me use over here the swipe gradient so that we can get that particular differentiation over here. So in this way, you can use your swipe gradient over here. So according to that, let me change the color. Yeah, it's okay now. Now the next thing over here, a text has already been applied as Android Studio and something. Instead of that, I want to provide my app name over here. So what's my app name? My app name is something market. So it's been appearing over here. And against that, maybe this mail ID is only been provided. I don't want to provide any other thing over here. Let it be like this for the moment. So as soon as you configure this file, automatically it is going to configure, or the changes is going to adapt in your file as well. So this is what about the header portion of your navigation view. Am I clear? Please check it out. If you have any difficulty, please do ask me. Again, I'm saying it might seem that this kind of files are a bit of tricky one, but these files are really helpful for us. Okay, it's okay, everyone. Shall I move to the menu part now?
Yes, ma'am.
So now, moving to the menu part, as I mentioned, this part, this home gallery slideshow, this part has been mentioned against your menu file. The menu file is known as, or is been named as activity underscore main underscore nav. this file is been done in a different way, like a group has been created against the items. So this is how we provide an item, and this is how we provide an icon for each and every item. I don't know you have used icons previously or not, but means in case of menu, icons have shown you yesterday only, but before that, have you used icons or not in your menu file? I don't know. So if you want to use an icon, you can use it in this manner. So this is how the menu file has been created up over here, and it is being used here also, as you can find out over here. Now the next thing, so this two files has been clear. So these are all part of this navigation view. These two files are part of this navigation view, which I have shown you just now. Now I'm moving to this part, which is defining our layout section, or better to say the body of our activity. That has been done into this layout file. But layout file seems to be empty. But how and where it has been mentioned? As I mentioned, this upper section is basically known as app bar. So this section has been mentioned or has been configured with the app bar layout. So app bar layout is adapting a theme color, which is providing this primary color over here, and within this they have mentioned a toolbar, so that we can get this three that's three line that we are getting over here in case of our app. In case of our app, we are getting this three lines. I'm going to show you once again. So this three lines, this is what toolbar. Within that to app bar, within that they have within the app bar layout, they adapted the toolbar to mention a title as well as this three lines. So this three lines has been configured with the help of this toolbar over here, which is the size and height exactly, or the dimension of about what this app bar is using. So as a child of this app bar, this toolbar has been mentioned. Now, next to it, what has been mentioned? As I mentioned that this is what known as floating action button. In short, we popularly call it a fab button for a better calling it or something. We usually call it a fab button. So floating action button is such a button which seems to be floated in your screen. In case of WhatsApp also, you will find that the contact list or the addition of status list, all those have those floating action button. So nowadays, floating action button is a very popular widget or a view used in our designing purpose. So floating action button have its width and height, and against that, where this action button will be placed within this layout is been mentioned with the help of layout gravity. So layout gravity is specifying its position on the screen, on the entire screen. We want to position it on the bottom side, at the same time at the end of the screen. This is the starting, this is basically popularly known as start, and this is known as end, means right means end. So that's why with the help of this or symbol, they have been mentioning this bottom as well as the same time the end. And to provide certain margin outside this area, they are providing this margin of 16 dp. If you want to change this margin, let us put a margin of 24 dp. So you can find it out that the space will be added accordingly. But if we don't have any space, it will be sticking as if it is sticking to the ends. So that's why you prefer providing a margin over here. Next, the icon that you can find it over here, that is this message icon. So to show this message icon, they are using this SRC compact attribute to provide an icon by themselves. So for now, they have been adapting, or they have been using this particular design, which we are going to change according to our users. Now, what this white area will compose of? In case of WhatsApp, as I said you, as we are changing from one option to another, like chat to status to call, we are getting a change in the area. Yes or no? Just have shown you guys. I hope you have observed that. If required, you can get back to your app and you can check WhatsApp app and you can check which portion I'm talking about. So to get through this portion, this is basically known as this layout portion, which is being done with the help of this layout. Instead of having the design over here, they are designing this layout in a different activity, which is known as content main.xml file. And in this content main.xml file, they are using a constraint layout, which we have learned before. And over here, instead of having any text view, any button or something like that, they are using another attribute which is known as fragment. Now, what is an fragment? Please take a note. What is a fragment? Fragment is another Android component which help us, or which works as a sub activity. I repeat, fragment is another important component of an Android application which serves as an sub activity. That means which resides within the main activity. If we want to make a change in a portion of an activity, that is in the portion of a screen, we need to repeatedly change it up, then we can use the concept of a fragment, which will help us to change the portion of a screen as if we are changing a screen, instead of changing the entire screen at a go. Understood what is a fragment? Is it clear what is a fragment? Please respond, otherwise I cannot understand you are hearing me, or am I audible to you or guys or not. Hello, am I audible? Hello. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, have you got, understood what is a fragment?
Ma'am, repeat once again.
Okay. Fragment is another component of Android which works or which resides within an activity. That's why we call a fragment as a sub-activity. So in short कैसे बोल सकते हैं, हम लोग पूरा एंटायर स्क्रीन का डिजाइन चेंज नहीं करके अगर मेरे को पोर्शन ऑफ द स्क्रीन को हर बार चेंज करना पड़ेगा, लाइक सॉरी हेलो okay, I couldn't hear whatever you say. So if we want to change the portion of the screen, then we can use this fragment option. So fragment is actually known as a sub activity, a child of an activity resides within an activity. So it's represent the portion of a screen, portion of an activity. And like an activity, fragment also undergoes a particular life cycle. So I'm going to explain the life cycle stages once I teach you how to use the fragment. That time I'm going to show you how we can use the fragment over here. Now, this fragment over here, in this drawer we have different options like home, gallery, slideshow. We might have much more options also. Now when to move from one option to another, and when I'm selecting from one option or the other option, the screen is getting updated up. This is due to this fragment. Now which screen will appear at what moment, that is been determined by a navigation graph. A graph-like structure is been adapted in this Android navigation. Now, one thing, if you go through some oldest video of Android where they are using drawer navigation, you will not get this particular part which I am showing you now. Mobile navigation and this part has been adapted for the last few versions of Android Studio. This particular design have been adapted up, which actually helps the developer to design the screens in a better way. So how this mobile navigation or this graph is helping us? This graph is helping us by providing different credentials that will be enacting against the option that we are going to have. Currently, in our menu, we have three options. One is home, another one is gallery, and the third one is slideshow. So home के लिए कौन सा स्क्रीन ओपन होगा, कौन सा जावा फाइल है और कौन सा डिजाइन फाइल यूज किया जाएगा, वो इधर मेंशन किया हुआ है. सिमिलरली गैलरी के लिए कौन सा जावा फाइल यूज होगा और कौन सा लेआउट फाइल यूज होगा, वो इधर फ्रैगमेंट के लिए मेंशन. एज वेल एज स्लाइड शो के लिए कौन सा डिजाइन फाइल और कौन सा जावा फाइल मेंशन होगा, वो इधर मेंशन किया हुआ है. तो इसी तरीके से मोबाइल नेविगेशन या मोबाइल ग्राफ जिसको बोल रहे हैं, इस ग्राफ फाइल के थ्रू हम लोग हर एक स्क्रीन जो हम लोग का नेविगेशन ड्रॉयर के पार्ट होगा, उस ड्रॉयर का पार्ट का हर एक स्क्रीन को हम लोग इस फ्रैगमेंट के थ्रू हम लोग ऐसे मेंशन कर सकते हैं, ताकि हम लोग को एक्सप्लिसिटली नेविगेशन का कोड मेंशन करने का जरूरत ना पड़े इन आवर जावा फाइल. इज इट क्लियर? Is it clear or not? ये जो जावा फाइल वगैरह जो बोल रहे, जो डिजाइन बोल रहे, ऑलरेडी हम लोग जब भी ड्रा नेविगेशन क्रिएट किए थे, शायद तुम लोग ध्यान दिए होंगे, कुछ फाइल्स, इधर फाइल्स और फोल्डर्स, पैकेजेस, क्लासेस कुछ क्रिएट हुए हैं। ये सारा रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं तुम्हारा ड्रा नेविगेशन के पार्ट्स को। अच्छा, मेरे को एक बात बताओ, तो तुम लोग का एग्जाम कब से, मतलब विच डेट, मंडे से स्टार्ट हो रहे हैं क्या तुम लोग का एग्जाम, सेमेस्टर एग्जाम?
हम लोग 15 तारीख से मैम।
15th, that is Monday I guess, yeah, 15 to कब तक चल रहा है? फिफ्टीन स्टार्ट हो रहे हैं, कब एंड हो रहे हैं?
19 मैम।
19th, okay, that means entire week, okay fine। अच्छा, so एक काम करते हैं, अभी फिलहाल के लिए हम कुछ डिजाइनिंग और थोड़ा बहुत डेटाबेसेस का पार्ट दिखाएंगे। आफ्टर द एग्जाम वी विल कंटिन्यू द एंटायर थिंग, ओके, ताकि तुम लोग एग्जाम में भूल ना जाओ कैसे क्या किए थे, इसीलिए थोड़ा बहुत डिजाइन्स दिखाएंगे। And then after that we'll be continuing the entire database part, so that it will be easier for you to understand, to practice also। So now अब एक के बाद एक चेंजेस करेंगे। जावा फाइल क्या लिखा हुआ है, फाइल को देखोगे तो बहुत सारा कोड लिखा हुआ है, बहुत कंफ्यूज हो जाओगे। तो इसीलिए जावा फाइल अभी हम नहीं दिखा रहे, फिलहाल के लिए हम कुछ डिजाइनिंग्स दिखाएंगे। क्या क्या डिजाइनिंग्स दिखाएंगे, चेक इट आउट। ड्रॉ नेविगेशन में क्या क्या ऑप्शन है, होम ऑप्शन है, गैलरी है, एंड वी हैव दी स्लाइड शो ऑप्शन। सो इस 3 ऑप्शंस को हम चेंज करने वाले हैं। चेंज करके क्या क्या रखेंगे, लेट्स डू इट। लेट्स चेंज इट फ्रॉम योर ओवर हियर, फ्रॉम योर फाइल। तो इस फाइल को होम रहने देंगे। होम में ये इमेज नहीं, दूसरा कोई आइकन रखेंगे, आइकन बाद में चेंज कर रहे हैं। गैलरी नहीं चाहिए, गैलरी के जगह चलो पहले इधर चेंज करते हैं, मेन्यू गैलरी के जगह हम नाम देंगे इसको क्या दे, लाइक एक्स्ट्रा, फिलहाल के लिए एक्स्ट्रा मार्क करके रखते हैं, बाद में देखेंगे क्या नाम देते हैं। और स्लाइड शो का हम कर देते हैं इसको प्रोफाइल। हम लोग का जो प्रोफाइल होगा, उस प्रोफाइल के लिए काम करेगा ये स्लाइड शो। सो हम लोग चलो चेंज करते हैं इधर, ऑटोमेटिकली इधर एरर देगा। सो आई वांट टू चेंज टू एक्स्ट्रा, दिस वन, एंड दिस वन टू प्रोफाइल। सो पहला चेंज ये किए, ध्यान दो इधर एक्स्ट्रा और प्रोफाइल दिख रहे हैं। अभी आइकन्स चेंज करना है, सो चलो आइकन्स चेंज करते हैं। आइकन्स के लिए पहले आइकन्स लेना पड़ेगा। सो you people will say me how to take an icon, how to take a new icon, what's the process? Repeat, how to take a new icon, what's the process? पूरा याद नहीं है तो फिर भी चलेगा, एटलीस्ट ट्राई करो। Shall I ask by your name? चलो सोनाली, सोनाली am I audible? हाँ बोलो,
Yes, ma'am.
आइकन्स कैसे लेते हैं बोलो।
मैम ड्रॉएबल में जाके न्यू क्लिक करेंगे.
अच्छा,
आफ्टर देन वी विल गो टू वेक्टर एसेट,
वेक्टर एसेट, वेरी गुड। फिर
क्ले पार्ट.
क्लिप पार्ट, वेरी गुड। अच्छा चलो, तो इधर पहला हम लेंगे होम के लिए आइकन। सो हम होम सर्च कर रहे हैं, चलो क्या दिखते हैं, कोई आइकन है क्या, देखते हैं। यस, होम के लिए आइकन है। चलो लेट मी टेक दिस पर्टिकुलर आइकन। नेक्स्ट, फिनिश। सो मेरा एक आइकन आ गया होम बोलकर। नेक्स्ट आइकन लेंगे हम, फिर से दोबारा ये स्टेप्स फॉलो कर रहे हैं। नेक्स्ट आइकन लेंगे प्रोफाइल के लिए। चलो प्रोफाइल लिखते हैं। प्रोफाइल बोलकर कोई आइकन है नहीं, सो पर्सन कुछ इस तरीके का है। पर्सन ऐड तो नहीं। लेट मी टेक समथिंग लाइक दिस। प्रोफाइल के लिए चलो इसको ऐसा यूज करते हैं, और मे बी दिस वन, ये यूज करेंगे। नेक्स्ट, फिनिश। और फाइनली एक एक्स्ट्रा लिए थे, तो एक्स्ट्रा के लिए फिलहाल के लिए ये स्लाइड शो वाला यूज कर लेते हैं, फिर बाद में देखा जाएगा कौन सा रखेंगे। सो लेट्स चेंज दिस nav गैलरी से हम चेंज करके रखते हैं इसका आईडी एक्स्ट्रा, ताकि मेरे को इजी हो, याद रहे कौन सा किसके लिए यूज किए थे। इसके लिए हम स्लाइड शो यूज करेंगे, तो स्लाइड शो वाला आइकन इधर डाल देते हैं। ये मेरा प्रोफाइल के लिए है, तो प्रोफाइल नाम चेंज करते। मेन्यू स्लाइड शो के बदले में मेरा जो पर्सन वाला इमेज है वो वाला आइकन इधर सेट करते। सो आई एम डन विथ इट। हाँ, और ये भी होम वाला आइकन लिए थे, सो होम वाला आइकन इधर सेट करते। सो the relevant icons with its title is been appearing over here. Let's see वो चेंज इधर भी अफेक्ट हुए कि नहीं। ड्रा नेविगेशन में एग्जैक्टली हो गया है, सब कोई देख पा रहे हो आई गेस। So this is how this menu file has been changed. Now ये तो मेन्यू फाइल हुए, इसको छोड़कर हम और एक ऑप्शन देना चाहते हैं। मान लो लाइक अच्छा वो बाद में दिखाएंगे। सो ये पहला चेंज हो गया। अब इसका चेंज किए तो ऑटोमेटिकली हम लोग को कुछ चेंजेस नेविगेशन में भी कर देंगे, तो हम लोग के लिए अच्छा रहेगा। सो इसका टाइटल दे देते, ये वाला हो गया एक्स्ट्रा, ये वाला हो गया प्रोफाइल। फिलहाल के लिए जावा फाइल अभी चेंज नहीं कर रहे, सिर्फ आई एम चेंजिंग ऑन माय parts which I required over here. So accordingly the parts has been changed, the value has been adapted over here. I'm saying I'm not changing any designs or any name of my Java class or my design file at the moment. Gradually I'm showing one after another ताकि तुम लोग को कोई दिक्कत ना आए। So first change ये किए। Next देखो अच्छा इधर दिखा देते हैं तुम लोग को। So you can find it out, 3 dots आ रहे हैं, उसमें settings आ रहे हैं। मेरे को नहीं चाहिए 3 dots, बल्कि इधर हम डायरेक्टली लॉग आउट वाला ऑप्शन डालना चाहते हैं और लॉग आउट हो ये चाहते हैं। सो इसके लिए क्या करेंगे, उसके लिए ये 3 डॉट्स किससे मैनेज हो रहे हैं और किससे कॉन्फ़िगर हो रहे हैं। 3 डॉट्स कॉन्फ़िगर हो रहे हैं वेर गॉन, ड्रॉयर हेडर बार अच्छा वो हो रहे हैं, ये ड्रॉयर nav बोलकर XML फाइल है उससे हो रहे हैं। ये XML फाइल का डिजाइन मतलब ये XML फाइल को अडेप्ट करने के लिए एक्टिविटी में कहीं ना कहीं यूज किया गया है। सो यस दे हैव यूज्ड दिस ऑन create option menu to adapt this menu file that we have over here this one. So उसके लिए ये ड्रॉयर फाइल है जिसमें सेटिंग्स बोलकर ऑप्शन मेंशन किया है। आई डोंट वांट टू यूज सेटिंग ऑप्शंस, सो हम क्लिक करेंगे एक्शन सेटिंग्स नहीं लॉग आउट। सो इधर टाइटल हम लॉग आउट देना चाहते हैं। गेट बैक टू माय ड्रॉयर ऑप्शन, इधर लॉग आउट लिख देंगे। सो अकॉर्डिंगली यू फाइंड आउट लॉग आउट ऑप्शन इज अपीयरिंग। इसको हम ऑलवेज शो करना चाहेंगे। See, as I mentioned it as always, you can find it out over here in the right hand side. And इसका action settings नहीं, action logout. ये changes करे तो obviously Java file में भी change करना पड़ेगा one after another. Gradually I'm going to show the change. और इसके साथ icon डालना चाहो तो डाल सकते हो, नहीं डालना चाहो तो नहीं भी डाल सकते हो, बट हम आइकन डालना चाहते हैं, सो आई विल टेक अप अनदर आइकन जो था मेरा पर्सन दिस वन रिमूव। मान लो ये आइकन हम यूज कर रहे हैं। इट्स नॉट कंपल्सरी, व्हाटएवर icon I'm choosing, you have to choose that. It's totally up to you which one you want to choose. I'm choosing of my own. So either icon is the tag which will help me to set an icon with this text. Now check it out. I'm getting an icon over here. I hope दिख रहे सबको को। जब icon ऐड कर रहे तब टाइटल इसका अपने आप हट जा रहे। So what we can do, ये basically if it's basically appeared that अगर means अगर means icon रहते तो ये space बहुत ही crucial and बहुत ही limited होते हैं. So it's preferable to show an icon instead of text, and that's why I have used an icon. But if you remove this icon tag, then definitely you can check out for the title that will only be visible over here. So done the changes up to here. Shall I move to the next? Shall I move to the next? So I'm moving to the next one that I want to do. And ये जो ऐप बार फ्रैगमेंट में तुम लोग को हम दिखाए कि एक्शन बार है, ये फ्लैट एक्शन सॉरी फ्लोटिंग एक्शन बटन है। ये फ्लोटिंग एक्शन बटन हम अभी नहीं रखना चाहते, सो आई एम जस्ट डिलीटिंग इट आउट। और इफ यू डोंट वांट टू डिलीट, यू कैन कमेंट इट आउट आल्सो। सो फिलहाल चलो कमेंट करके रखते हैं, अगर जरूरत पड़े तो बाद में यूज कर लेंगे। सो आई एम कमेंटिंग इट आउट the entire lines of code. Now I will move to my Java file. क्यों इसमें बहुत सारा changes, बहुत सारा error आ गया। nav extra है मेरे पास, उसको लेंगे। nav profile है मेरे पास, उसको लेंगे। तो पहले error गया। नेक्स्ट एरर है फ्लोटिंग एक्शन बटन, अभी फिलहाल के लिए नहीं है, सो फ्लोटिंग एक्शन बटन को डिलीट कर दो. I'm again showing you which lines of code I'm deleting. Floating action button of app find view by ID करके on click listener जो लगाया हुआ है इस floating action button में, इसको हम entirely select करके delete कर. This one I have done. मेनू तो ऑलरेडी इधर कॉन्फ़िगर किया हुआ ही है, फिलहाल के लिए अभी मेरे को और चेंजेस नहीं करना है. सो लेट्स रन द कोड और हम देखते हैं कि अभी जो जो चेंजेस हम किए वो चेंजेस आ रहे या नहीं, वो चेंजेस अफेक्ट हुआ कि नहीं, वो देखते एक के बाद एक देखते हैं. सो लेट इट बिल्ड इट. So this is my program. Let me type out again some value and then some value and then sign in. Sign in successful दिखा है, मेरा home दिख रहा है, and you can find it out. The icon that have shown that I have used that is been shown over here. 3 lines आ रहे हैं, extra profile दिख रहे हैं. इमेज जो था आप आइकन हम चेंज किए थे, सेट किए थे, आप आइकन सेट हुए हैं. आपका नाम डाले थे मार्केट बोलकर, आपका नाम आ रहा है. एक्स्ट्रा में क्लिक करने पर नेविगेशन हो रहा है, प्रोफाइल में क्लिक करने पर नेविगेशन हो रहा है. तो मेरा जो जो चेंजेस अब तक किए इस ड्रॉ नेविगेशन रिलेटेड फाइल में हर एक चेंजेस सही सही अफेक्ट हो गए. सो इट्स क्लियर अप टू हियर एवरीवन. The result is visible to you guys. So now I'll be showing something. See, first of all हम लोग का ऐप जब ओपन हो रहा है, कौन सा स्क्रीन ओपन हो रहा है सबसे पहले? I repeat my question. सबसे पहले जब हम लोग ऐप रन कर रहे हैं तब कौन सा फाइल सबसे पहले ओपन हो रहा है, कौन सा एक्टिविटी, कौन सा स्क्रीन सबसे पहले विजिबल हो रहा है? Which one? Hello. Which screen is visible when we are using this app or turning on this app? Sort of. Pragati. कौन सा स्क्रीन ओपन हो रहा है सबसे पहले?
मैम मेन एक्टिविटी।
मेन एक्टिविटी। सो मेन एक्टिविटी कौन सा स्क्रीन को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है? लॉगिन स्क्रीन। सो हम चाहते हैं ये मेन एक्टिविटी लॉगिन स्क्रीन से पहले दूसरा एक एक्टिविटी ओपन। कौन सा एक्टिविटी? ऐसा एक एक्टिविटी जो अपने आप नेविगेट कर जाए लॉगिन स्क्रीन पर। Can you give me some example of that kind of app where you find it's automatically navigate to another screen without your interaction with the app? ऐसा एक स्क्रीन जो अपने आप जो ऐप को ऐप आइकन पर क्लिक करने पर ओपन होते हैं, ऑटोमेटिकली नेविगेट कर जाते हैं दूसरा कोई स्क्रीन में, कुछ देर तक रहते हैं, देन नेविगेट कर जाते हैं दूसरा कोई स्क्रीन में विदाउट एनी क्लिक और समथिंग। फेसबुक, व्हाट्सएप, ये सब में देखे हो कि एक स्क्रीन आते हैं जो थोड़ी देर रहते मीन्स वेरी फ्यू सेकेंड्स के लिए सी करते हैं एंड इट्स ऑटोमेटिकली मूव टू योर एक्चुअल स्क्रीन ऑफ चैट और एनीथिंग, जहाँ एफ आइकन या व्हाट्सएप का आइकन दिखते हैं। Have you checked it or not? Fully silent, कोई कुछ रिप्लाई नहीं। No, you haven't seen. Never you have seen. Those who are using Jio और G5, हर एक ऐप में अभी फिलहाल के लिए हॉटस्टार हर एक में दिखते हैं। पहले वो स्क्रीन आते, कुछ देर तक रहते, ऑटोमेटिकली नेविगेट हो जाते हैं दूसरा स्क्रीन में। So that kind of screen is basically known as splash screen. तो हम लोग के ऐप में भी हम चाहते हैं वैसे एक स्क्रीन यूज हो। So how to create that particular screen, how to create that particular activity, that I'm going to show you now. So first of all, I'm clicking on this, right click on this layout. Again, right click on this layout, click on new, click on activity. This time I'm going to select again empty activity. एक्टिविटी का नाम दे रहे स्प्लैश, SPLASH, स्प्लैश एक्टिविटी। एक्टिविटी का नाम दे रहे स्प्लैश एक्टिविटी, SPLASH एक्टिविटी, स्प्लैश एक्टिविटी। ऑटोमेटिकली लेआउट एक्टिविटी का नाम चेंज हो जा रहे हैं एंड देन क्लिकिंग ऑन फिनिश। आफ्टर क्लिकिंग ऑन फिनिश, टू फाइल्स एज यूजुअल, जैसे नॉर्मली हम लोग एक्टिविटी के थ्रू देखते हैं, एम्प्टी एक्टिविटी स्पेशली जब हम लोग क्रिएट किए, हम लोग देखे हुए दो फाइल क्रिएट होते हैं, एक होता है डिजाइन फाइल और एक होता है जावा फाइल। सो दो फाइल इधर फिर से क्रिएट हो गए। पहले हम डिजाइन करेंगे मेरे स्प्लैश स्क्रीन का। इस फ्लैश स्क्रीन को पहले डिजाइन करते हैं। चलो, हर किसी का क्रिएट हो गया। The screen has been created for everyone. Check it out over here. As soon as you get this XML file, in the first tag it has been mentioned as constraint layout. Constraint layout पर डिजाइन कैसे करते हैं पहले ही दिखा चुके। लीनियर लेआउट पर डिजाइन कैसे होते हैं वो भी दिखा चुके। जो नहीं दिखाए वो है रिलेटिव लेआउट। So now I'm using relative layout over here. As the name suggests, relative layout, in this layout or this layout will help us to add different kinds of views that will be placed in a relative position with one another. So now we are going to learn how to add those views in a relative positioning with one another with the help of this relative layout. So over here, I'm going to add an image, means I'm going to display an image, and I'm going to show a text. So for that, for displaying an image, we have image view. So image view is that particular view that will help us to display an image. What will be the width of the image? ऐसे विथ जो हम स्पेसिफाई करने वाले, सो 200 by 200 और 250 मे बी एक विथ सेट कर रहे हैं। let it be 300 by 300 in a square format I want, so 300 by 300। इसके अंदर इमेज को स्पेसिफाई करेंगे। फॉर दैट आई बी यूजिंग SRC। SRC is that particular attribute that will help to put my image। कौन सा इमेज जो मेरा आपके लिए यूज हुए, चलो वही इमेज यूज करते हैं। सो दिस इज द इमेज। एक कंटेंट डिस्क्रिप्शन लगा देंगे, व्हाट्स द इमेज इज ऑल अबाउट। दिस इमेज इज ऑल अबाउट ऐप स्प्लैश इमेज इस कंटेंट को हम स्ट्रिंग में स्टोर कर देंगे। नाउ इसको पोजीशनिंग करेंगे कहाँ? एग्जैक्टली इन द सेंटर ऑफ द स्क्रीन। सो फॉर दैट, instead of using any right, left or something like that, directly I'm going to use layout center in parent to be true. Since I'm using relative layout, I'm getting this option। हर एक layout में हर options नहीं मिलते हैं, तो relative layout में use कर रहे हैं, तो उसके लिए center in parent layout underscore center in parent to be true करने पर पूरा ये with respect to your screen जो center position है वो center position में ये आ गया। थोड़ा ये गैपिंग आ रहा है, सो उसके लिए क्या करेंगे, इमेज को थोड़ा क्रॉप कर देंगे। सो क्रॉप नहीं, स्केल टाइप टू बी सेंटर। अच्छा, सेंटर क्रॉप तो पहले से ही है, फिट सेंटर। फिलहाल ये रहने देते, थोड़ा एग्जैक्ट वे में दिख रहा है। नाउ अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, और एक हम टेक्स्ट व्यू अप्लाई करने वाले हैं, जिसमें हम टेक्स्ट दिखाना चाहते हैं। टेक्स्ट का टाइटल क्या होगा? टेक्स्ट का टाइटल टेक्स्ट व्यू का टाइटल होगा, टेक्स्ट होगा जो आप नेम में वही दिखाना चाहते हैं। सो मार्क इट, इट्स अपीयरिंग ओवर हियर। I want to appear in the bottom side over here, so I'll be applying over here layout bottom parent, align parent bottom to be true। so इधर आगे ध्यान दो लोग, टेक्स्ट साइज इंक्रीज कर रहे 30 SP। इसको सेंटर करना चाहते हैं, सेंटर इन पेरेंट अगेन ट्रू कर रहे हैं। आउटसाइड से कुछ मार्जिन डालना चाहते हैं ऑफ 20 dp, सो मार्जिन प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं। स्टाइल्स करना चाहते हैं, टेक्स्ट स्टाइल यूज करना चाहते हैं टू बी इटैलिक, एंड इसका टेक्स्ट कलर देना चाहते हैं। बट क्या टेक्स्ट कलर दे? विथ द कॉन्ट्रास्ट, चलो हम रेड कलर ही यूज करेंगे। सो मेरे पास तो कलर नहीं है, if you remember, I don't have any red colors mentioned over here. I don't have any red colors mentioned over here. So उसके लिए क्या करेंगे? Gradually इधर color mention करेंगे. So as I mentioned you, hashtag 6F is the easiest color code for black and white actually. White के लिए 6F. So as soon as I mention this hexadecimal color code over here, I'm getting the color option. So let me click over it. I'm getting the panel. Let me choose a color directly from here. As soon as I'm choosing this color, you can check it over here. It's appearing right over here. So let it be like this. So more or less, I am done with my design. Nothing else I'm using. I'm not using any ID attribute over here. I'm not using any on click or nothing because मेरे को on click या कुछ इधर नहीं चाहिए. So I'm done with my design. एकदम simple सा design रखिए, just एक image and एक value. That's it, nothing else. Once you are done with your design, then you can move to the Java class. Done? Shall I move to the Java class now? I always try to name it accordingly so that तुम लोग को याद रहे कौन सा एक्टिविटी का क्या नाम दिए और मीन्स कौन सा एक्टिविटी किस वजह से काम कर रहे उस तरीके से ही हम नाम नेमिंग दे रहे इसका. So ध्यान दो एकदम थोड़ा. Now I'm moving to my /activity.java file. इधर हम कोई आईडी वगैरह कुछ नहीं है, सो मेरे को कोई ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं लेना है. But I will write the logic to navigate to login screen, login activity, which is basically our main activity, without any click from user. So how to do that particular thing? So to do that particular thing, I'll be using over here the concept of thread. Java में तुम लोग सब कोई thread पढ़े हो? Multi-threading? Yes or no? Multi-threading. So here I'm going to use the concept of multi-threading. Now, how to use? Directly क्या thread वगैरह लिखेंगे? No, not like that. We want operating system of Android to handle it by itself. So that's why we have a class over here for handling the operating system, which is known as handler. So I'm going to create a handler object first. अलग से नहीं ले रहे, just new handler करके mention कर रहे, जिसमें हम loopers को mention करेंगे, main loopers को mention करेंगे. So to get rid of the error if you have any or the deprecation mark. So main जो looping means main जो thread है, उस thread के through हम उस thread को हम pass on कर रहे through our handler of our operating system. Android operating system का handler को हम thread pass कर रहे, main thread pass कर रहे, जिस thread के through में हम लोग को ये application execute कर रहे. Now with this object, I'm going to call the post delay method. Now what is this post delay method? Post delay is the method corresponding to a handler, which will allow our current activity to stay for some time in to make it displayed for the user, and then to navigate it to the next screen automatically without any user click, without any user effect. So post delay is that particular method which is going to delay our screen. This post delay requires two parameters. The first parameter will be two parameter. First is the thread, and second parameter is the duration or the time. Means कितना देर के लिए delay करना है. So for that, I'm mentioning, or rather I'm using runnable thread. New runnable thread I'm using over here. Runnable thread. So this is what the first parameter is. Now put a comma, then pass a value for the second parameter in milliseconds. So हम चाहते 3 milliseconds के लिए ये डिले हो, ये ऑपरेशन जो ऑपरेशन करना चाहते हैं वो ऑपरेशन डिले हो. ऑपरेशन टू परफॉर्म, ये डिले हो फॉर 3 seconds. बट इधर सेकेंड्स हम लोग मेंशन नहीं कर सकते because this post delay method always accept a duration in milliseconds. That's why I'm mentioning 3000 over here. Please ensure delay millis हम टाइप नहीं कर रहे, ये अपने आप आ रहे. You don't need to type out delay millis, अपने आप आएगा. You need to type only 3000. Put a comma, type out 3000. So automatically ये आ जाएगा. Now within this run option, what we want to do, we want to navigate to a new screen, that is the login activity. So new intent slash activity dot this comma main activity dot class. The simple code that we use to write for navigation from one activity to another activity, that particular navigation code we are performing over here to navigate to a new screen. So this is what the logic for navigating to a login screen without any click from the user using this threading. ये कोड समझ में आया कि नहीं? चेक करो, चेक करके बताओ. Do anyone have any difficulty or any question, query regarding this couple of codes? So there's no question from your end. That means this code is clearly understood by you guys. Now the last thing that is left, अभी के लिए कौन सा चल रहा था? मेन एक्टिविटी दैट इज लॉगिन स्क्रीन सबसे पहले अपीयर कर रहा था. अभी हम चाहते हैं ये जो स्प्लैश स्क्रीन है ये अपीयर करे सबसे पहले. तो इसके लिए everyone needs to move to the manifest.xml file. इधर देखो स्प्लैश स्क्रीन अपीयर हो गया है, बट मेन एक्टिविटी में मेन थ्रेड का हैंडलर दिया हुआ है. So what we need to do, very simple, just select this intent filter, this couple of code for intent filters, select it and cut it from here and paste it within the pair of opening closing activity for the splash. This couple of code will allow you to add your screen, to add your activity. Now for this splash activity, I don't want any means any style bar or something like that. So क्या करेंगे, slash sorry theme again apply करेंगे no action bar. नो एक्शन बार कौन सा थीम cit.no action bar, हाँ ठीक है. सो नो एक्शन बार थीम इधर भी हम अप्लाई कर दे रहे हैं. सो इट्स बिन डन फॉर मी. नाउ फाइनली आई एम गोइंग टू एग्जीक्यूट माय कोड. So you can check it out over here. आप बार नहीं आ रहे, थोड़ा बैक कर देते, फिर से दिखाते. ऑटोमेटिकली ये नेविगेट हो जा रहा था दूसरे स्क्रीन में, बट अभी नेविगेट नहीं हो रहे. क्यों? क्योंकि हम बैक ऑप्शन प्रेस किए. जनरली वी डोंट प्रेस द बैक ऑप्शन. तो उसके लिए हम एक लाइन ऐड करेंगे टू डिस्ट्रॉय दिस करंट एक्टिविटी. दैट इज ओवर हियर. add slash activity dot this dot finish. This will help you to destroy the activity. तो फिर से हम एग्जीक्यूट कर रहे हैं इस प्रोग्राम को. So appearing next page, sign in में navigate हो जा रहे automatically. I'm not doing anything. Now if I press the back option, देखो automatically close हो जा रहे ऐप. Splash activity में back नहीं हो रहे. This is not appearing due to this statement. Again, if I click again on this market app, again it is getting appeared, moving to the login screen again. So understood how a splash activity is been added in an application. किसी को कोई डाउट है तो बोलो, पूछ लो. For back we can definitely we can provide an alert dialog or something like that, but for here definitely we are not going to do so. क्योंकि लॉगिन स्क्रीन में कोई अगर बैक करते हैं तो कौन सा स्क्रीन जनरली क्लोज हो जाता है ऐप. दूसरा कोई स्क्रीन में क्या ओपन होते हैं, या दूसरा कोई स्क्रीन ओपन होते हैं क्या? No. So that's why over here we should not provide any alert message or something to the user. I will definitely put an alert message or required things in the screen where we need to, not over here. Definitely not over here. हर एक स्क्रीन का हर एक इंडिविजुअल फंक्शनलिटी रहते हैं. ओन फंक्शनलिटी मींस इनबॉर्न एक फंक्शनलिटी रहते हैं. उसके बाहर जाकर कुछ फंक्शनलिटी ऐड ऑब्वियसली ऐड ऑन करना पड़ते हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू आवर रिक्वायरमेंट, बट नॉट ओवर हियर, नॉट इन दिस केस. Understood? whether the user want to close or not means login से कोई अगर back में click करेगा तो what you want to do, what you want to do, वो login नहीं किए है, वो कुछ provide नहीं किए है. Now user are just simply clicking on the back button without clicking in any of the field. Nowhere user has been clicked. Want to click on the back button where the user should navigate to. Okay, so each and every screen have its own operation as I said. So इधर login screen में भी हम ये operation नहीं डाल सकते या डालना सही नहीं होगा कि हम एक alert dialog डाले या कुछ डाले over here. So that's why I'm not adding any alert dialog, nothing I'm doing. And also I am not allowing the user to get back into this flash activity. That's the purpose of destroying this activity over here only. क्योंकि अगर बैक कर भी चुके, अगर ये लाइन नहीं लिखे, ये डिस्ट्रॉय नहीं करते, बैक कर चुके, देन ये बैक तो होगा बट ये काम नहीं करेगा because this handler will work for the first instance with the main loop or with the main thread. It cannot get back to the thread again because that life cycle or that stage has been occurred already, has been taken place already. Any more doubts? Anyone have any more doubts regarding this particular operations? No questions so far. That means so everyone have understood all the things that has been shown so far in this 7 days of classes. सब कोई को सब आ गया है, so it's very good. I'm getting error in my project. Means where you are getting error, sort of in which screen or where? Facing a problem, I have used a background XML to change shape and color of the button. Okay. Used red color in the background.xml file. Means background.xml file, like the one we have used for the button. This no, this one. I guess this one. Okay, fine. You have used a color red. Okay, fine. You have used somewhere the color red, and I'm calling it from the main activity as background, but I didn't get it on my button. Okay. Can you show? Can you paste the entire code that you have written over here so that I can understand exactly in which line is not affecting or not allowing you to get it added up or get it applied for your button? Actually, you haven't joined with your laptop. Okay, if possible, afterwards share it in the WhatsApp so that I can check it out and revert to you if possible over the WhatsApp, or yes, in the group, or we will discuss it on today. Just send it in the group. I will check it out over there and definitely I will get it revert to you. Just copy the code and just send it in the group. Okay. So any other error from anyone else? Means it seems that yes, Saurav is trying from his end. I want each and every one of you try it from your end. And if you face any difficulty, it's the time where you should share your problem, where you should ask where you are getting stuck. So don't ignore these classes. Please do as I'm saying you. It will help you in completion of your project. So thank you everyone. Let's end the session over here for today. Again tomorrow the same timing. Thank you all.